witness me. I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. Under our command, O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said,
Biafrans all over the world, let us continue to support Eastern Security Network and Biafra Liberation Army. Every day they stand in the gap to defend us and only need our support to do the work they do. For the safety, security, and freedom of our communities. Let us do this together. Go to www.ipobinUSA.org/DONATE. Also go to www.biafrepublicgov.org/DONATE, where you can pay your liberation tax. We also accept donations on PayPal and Zelle. Just use the email address biafragov.org@gmail.com. For those in USA, we also accept donations or Cash App at $BIAFRAGOV. Freedom is not free, and together we restore it.
Welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you so much for joining me on this very program today. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this very program, wherever you are connecting from. If you are connecting us from Biafra land, you are connecting from Asia, from Europe, from America, from Australia, from Canada, from New Zealand, you are joining us from any part of the world. You are joining from Russia or from China. I appreciate you and I welcome you once again in this very program. I say happy sit at home, Mazen Nandekano's Day. I appreciate everyone that has been able to connect. And I'm very sorry for I've not been able to come online for almost a week now. I've not been able to be online. I apologize for that very absence. It wasn't intentional. It wasn't intentional. There was a lot of issues and I was not feeling very well, so I had to take a break. So I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting and not being online. I missed every one of you who has been on this very platform supporting on a daily basis. I missed you all. And I welcome you back. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every one of you. I'm very happy to be here once again to do what we know how to do best, to continue to serve the Biafran people the best way I can. Please, as you join the platform, kindly like and share. Like and share in all your platforms, share to family and friends, share to everyone that is part of us, so that they will know that we are back on our morning show. We have not been able to come on live in morning for more than a week now. I apologize for that. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect everyone that has connected to this very program. And if you are joining us on this very platform for the very first time, I want you to know that this is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, a platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the supreme command of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we stand and continue to stand. In this very platform, we do not come here to instigate violence. We don't come here to attack people. We don't come here to push propaganda or blackmail. What we do in this very platform is to set the record straight and make sure that we debunk every lie that has been told against the Biafran people, every lie that has been told against our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. every lie that has been told against our supreme leader, Mazen Nandekano. In this very platform, we tear those lies into pieces and bring the truth before the whole world. In this platform, we say it the way it is. We don't try to be politically correct. As long as you are genuine and you're a lover of the truth, you will like this platform and you will enjoy our stay here. But if you are a lover of lie, you are a hater, you cannot enjoy your stay here, I bet you. If you are patient to watch for long, you are going to change. Or else, you're going to face the music. Fellow Biafrans that are watching far and wide, remember, it's an interactive section. Every morning we come here to interact, to speak about things that has happened and things that is happening around us. We bring updates, latest update on the situation on the ground, and remind you of the things you have forgotten. That is what we do in this platform, and we will continue to do. No matter what the enemy tries to do to stop us, no matter how the enemy tries to attack us, no matter how they try to put a stop to what we are doing, they will never succeed. We will continue to make the difference. We will continue to speak as much as we can to make sure that our voice is being heard across the world. I welcome every one of you, and I thank you for joining. I say, may Chukwu Okike be my guide and protect you and keep you until we walk into Biafra very soon. Today, you all know what we are in. You know what today is. As usual, you can see the link there. You can use that link to join me on the stage. Join me on the stage to ask your question. Join me on the stage to make your contribution. Join me on the stage to say your prayers. Join me on the stage to make your own voice being heard. And whatever you say in this platform, the whole world is watching. The Biafra Republic Government in Exile is watching. Our Prime Minister is watching. And any issue you bring out here will be addressed properly. The members of the cabinet are watching and are observing. So make good use of this opportunity that we have to send out our own peace of mind to the world. We will continue to pursue our freedom until we are finally out. And it's going to happen very soon. You know what today is. Today is Monday, first of all. A day that every one of us have agreed that we will continue to let the world know that we are not in support of the illegal incarceration of our Supreme Mazen Nandekano. A day we have chosen to demonstrate civil disobedience to force the Zoological Republic to release Mazen Nandekano unconditionally. A day we map out to demand for the release of every Biafran prisoner that have been detained illegally. A day that we stand in one voice to speak and let the world know that we no longer want to be part of the Zoological Republic. A day we make a demand for our referendum, for us to have our own nation, a place where we can grow and strive, pursue any career we want to pursue, and be the best we can for ourselves. That day is today, Monday. And in addition, you know that our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, have made an announcement on the lockdown of Anambra State, which is commencing today from the 4th to 6th of December. And today is 4th, marking the first day of the lockdown of Anambra State. Every one of you know the reason why we are locking down Anambra State. But for the sake of those who have forgotten or those who are not aware why we are locking down Anambra State, I want to remind you. Anambra State is being locked down because of the loss of life of Biafran people, the way Biafran people life are being played on, more especially the loss of the life of a young child of 4 years. A young child of 4 years old, whom the terrorist military in Nigeria took her life with a bullet, and every one of us saw her intestine gushing out while her mother was carrying her in her laps and she was shedding tears. This happened in Anambra State. From the moment this event happened up to this date, Anambra State governor have not addressed the issue, neither does they care about it. No politician or harass the neighbor has spoken about it. Not only that, in that same period of time, a widower was murdered by this same terrorist. A widower that was left for 3 children and an aged mother. They took his life for no just cause. So because of these incidents that happened, our prime minister vowed and said that the Biafran people are going to take a measure to take vengeance on behalf of these people. And our prime minister gave the order and he said that the Biafran Liberation Army is going to hunt down on all the people who were involved in those loss of life in Anambra State. The terrorists in uniform that are pretending to be military men, whom they are using at every given opportunity to destroy the life of Biafran people. Our prime minister gave that order to the Liberation Army to make sure that they are hunted down. And the manhunt have started to be activated fully today. Some of you who watched the very broadcast of our prime minister yesterday must have had the instruction he gave. If you were not there, the instruction is that Anambra State will be under lock and key. It is going to be a curfew, 6 in the morning to 6 in the evening. More especially today being Monday. That was the order that was given to the Liberation Army. And I bet you the Liberation Army will carry out the order to the least. Today is a total lockdown of Anambra State. We have a general seat at home. That notwithstanding, the seat at home, which is Monday seat at home, is applicable in all Biafran states. It is ongoing, as we have always said. It can never, ever be stopped until the supreme leader of IPOB, Mazen Nandekano, is released and date of referendum given. Monday sit at home will never, ever cease. But in addition to the Monday sit at home, is the manhunt of the terrorists who were involved in taking the life of an innocent child in Anambra State. That manhunt intensified from today. The reason why we are speaking on every day to inform you and let you know about these issues is that we don't want you to be caught unaware. You say you were not informed or you pretend not to hear. We don't want to endanger anybody's life. The major objective of the Liberation Army is to defend the life and property of Biafran people. That is their major objective, and they will continue to pursue that until we get to the end of it. The Liberation Army responsibility is to protect life and property. And that is why it is very essential that we come online on a daily basis to update you and let you know the situation on the ground. Wherever you are watching this program from, if you are watching from Biafra land, I urge you to please kindly reach out to your neighbors. Reach out to anybody you can reach out to and tell them, more especially people in Anambra State, that they should not bury their gods. If you're living abroad and you have somebody in Anambra State, please reach out to them. It is important that we save life and property of Biafran people. And how do we do that? We do that through information. Anambra State is under lock and key as I'm speaking to you now. As you are watching this program, Anambra State is under lock and key. And very soon, I'm going to be sharing most of the videos for you to know the state of things in Anambra State. The restoration of Biafra has taken a new level. Gone are the days when we complain. Gone are the days when we cry. Gone are the days when we protest. Gone are the days when we write petition. The action that the Biafran people have been asking for a very long time have been fully activated. And I bet you, as you're watching me, a lot is going on in Biafra land. The only way you can be able to survive this situation is for you to obey simple instruction. If you are not in Biafra land, please do yourself a favor, do your fellow Biafrans favor to pass messages across to them. That is why sharing this very live program is very important. If you have not shared this program, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Gabiama, click like and share. Like the program and share. Very, very important. When you are liking and sharing this video, you are equally saving life. You don't know how important it is for you to like and share this video. Some of you, I don't know, maybe if you think you are doing it for me, you are not just doing it for me. You are doing it for Biafra. You are doing it to save life. We don't want anybody to be taken unaware. We don't want anybody to be caught in harm's way. We don't want to get anybody involved in any collateral damage. That is why it is very important that we speak and let the people hear what the true situation is. Biafra is a nation that has come to stay. And there is nothing anybody can do anywhere to put a stop to what we have. There's nothing anybody can do to be a hindrance to the success we have made so far. There's nothing anybody can do. It does not matter what you think, how you feel. We are going to do our part to get you informed. But you see the restoration of Biafra, there is no going back. And if you had listened to our Prime Minister yesterday, the Biafra we have been asking of and talking about has come. How prepared are you to defend that Biafra? For some of you who are still thinking of Biafra somewhere else, the promise of 2023 is happening before your own very eyes. The only thing you have to do now is to play your own role and play it wisely. A lot has happened, and a lot is going to happen. You will only do yourself a favor by positioning yourself where you need to be at the right time. Today, Biafra have a government. Biafra is on their own. Biafra is managing their own affairs. If you're a Biafran and you are denying this fact, it's up to you. We can't force you. It's up to you. But that you deny the fact does not change the truth. The truth remains the truth. It doesn't matter how you try to bend it. The fact remains that Biafra government have come to stay, and the Biafran government in exile is in charge of Biafra today. The de facto government in the whole land is active. And we have gone past the era of begging. Just as our Prime Minister have said yesterday, for those who has been waiting to see before they believe, the only thing you can do now is to give your support to Biafra Republic Government in exile. support financially. We don't say it in missing word. Gone are the days of noise making. I thank Chukwuka and Mazi Simon, the Prime Minister, made it clear that we do understand the situation in the zoo today, that they will do everything possible to bring people down. And we are not ready to expose you to danger. Play your own role. Make your contribution. In the secret, your secret will be kept for you. All the general overseers, all those who have their churches, all those who call themselves millionaires and billionaires, those who have one thing or the other to contribute, wherever you are, the time has come for you to play your own role and do what you have to do. Make your contribution, do it, and you will be safeguarded and kept. Your information will be kept intact. Your information will be kept intact. It is a concern of Biafra to make sure that every life is secure. Nobody is here to endanger your life or to expose you to danger. But whereby you decide to expose yourself to danger, you will face the music. You will be responsible for whatever happens to you. Get it straight. Whether you support Biafra or you don't support Biafra, it will not stop the coming of Biafra. The stage we are now today, we have gotten to a time when everything is done in the open. It is no longer a secret. When you talk about Biafra, Biafra is no longer something you'll be talking about and you'll be hiding under your cupboard. Those who are born for this mission are out and they are sticking up their neck at every given opportunity. Those of you who don't have the balls, give your utmost support and it will be recognized. Yeah, welcome, my beloved brother Ifani. I saw you there, but I was trying to make a conclusion before I returned. Are you still there, my brother Ifani? Still there? Are you still there, my beloved brother Ifani? Are you still there? If you're still there, let me know so that I can give you the mic.
Yeah, Chicks, I'm still here with you.
Yeah, welcome, my brother. Thank you so much. Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. I was trying to round up. Good to see you again. Happy seat at home.
My brother, it has been a while. Although,
I wasn't feeling that good, so I need to take a break for some time.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm so sorry. Hope we are good now.
Very well, thank you.
Okay. Well, I don't have much thing to say or much thing to tell our people. You know, Nigeria government, they don't stop from having movies, shooting our home movie, because what they do is to shoot a home movie. I understand. I saw the video that was trending online that they captured I captured the party, Biafra Liberation Army, or whatever they call themselves. I was laughing. And all the party Liberation Army, none of them sustained injury. Sorry, these people don't carry their problem. I'm sorry.
Okay. It's okay, my beloved brother. I know, we need to attend to our children. These are the future of the Biafra we are talking about. Whenever they are around us, we have to give them their own time and give them all the attention that they deserve. They are the people we are fighting this battle for. Our children, they are the ones we are fighting this battle for. And whenever they are around, everything that we can do to make sure that they are okay, we have to do that. God, my brother.
I'm so sorry, Chief. I'm so sorry.
You're welcome. It's okay.
It's my daughter. I just say, if something happened to them, they will be shouting as if something big has happened. So I was going through the video. I was laughing. I said, "Is this super all right?" So you capture a whole 30 men with gun, with so many things, and none of them have injury on his body. and you are telling me that these people that you captured are Biafra Liberation Army, and you want me to believe you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Go on.
Okay. And none of them have injury on his body. And you are telling me that these people are Biafra Liberation Army. These people, who do they think they are fooling? They think we are stupid, or maybe they think we don't know anything. Eh? What does people think? And they brought one, wear him Biafra flag. Because it was arranged arrest. They waved him Biafra flag to remember the one they say they are going to interview, because they don't want to make a mistake. But whenever they are doing this, their propaganda, they will always shoot their leg, their self on the leg. You heard what the guy said, that Biafra Liberation Army, when they were asking him who is the one training you, he said that Biafra Liberation Army don't have trainer, they don't train it, there's nobody trained them. I say, are you serious? Eh? Well, like I always say, our PM have already said that that's Biafra Liberation Army are not recruiting anything. There is no recruition. So if anybody should come to you and tell you that they are recruiting anybody, know that it was these criminals. And after recruiting you, they will hand you over to Nigeria government. And that is the end of you. So you better respect yourself. Our PM said that they have enough men, that the only thing they need is what? Is money. Money to fund them, money to buy granite and a banana for them. That's the only thing he needed. He doesn't need men anymore because they have men. So if anybody should come and deceive you to tell you jargon, it's up to you. And you look at him saying that they are being paid, that they say they're going to pay them. But you heard that the Biafra Liberation Army are not being paid, that nobody is paying them. It's a voluntary work. But the guy they interview said that they are paying them 65,000. I say, is this guy serious? These people serious? But it's all right. They are promoting us to tell us that they have no men. That's why they keep on doing propaganda. But that is up to them. But I know that very soon all of them they will get out of our land. That is very soon. Very soon. I know that. Yeah. So very soon they will get out of our land without any reason. Very soon they will get out of our land. All of them from A to Z. Whether they get out of our land with their lives, or they get out of our land in body bags. That is two things. They will choose one. So, talking about the innocent child that was killed in Anambra, look at how wicked these politicians are. An innocent child was killed. Iwanya, with his big stomach, have not said anything concerning it. The only thing they are concerned is the unity of Nigeria. That the Nigerians are killing your people and you are not talking. Now, haven't they left Obi? All of them, they have left Obi. I'm still waiting. Maybe if there's any magic that Obi is going to do again, maybe all these fake prophets that are giving them hope that that the magic is going to happen in court, that the body is what is it called? Tinubu is going to be arrested. Whether if they're going to give them any other hope, foolish people. That cow meat have finished their brain. They don't reason like human being anymore. So have you ever had in your widest life that you and a Fulani man go to court and you win it in Nigeria? Huh? Or do you think that have you ever in your widest decision and they tell you that they are going to go to court, they are going to win? The question you should ask yourself, the first court that will be and that people went, what come out of it? This one is their own brother. What come out of it that you are going to believe the court again? The problem is that they keep on fooling you and you keep on believing them. They keep on fooling you and you keep on believing them. In fact, Nigeria's situation have programmed the brain of Nigerians that they can't reason like human beings anymore. They will see that something is black, but their politicians will come and tell them, no, it's not black. This thing is white. Give them small money. They will say, yes, it's true. It's like my eye. I have a eye problem. That is what is happening in Nigeria. When you are being given change, you will say that thing is not black anymore, that is white. I pity the Ohanes and Igbos because I know that very soon them too, they will get out of our land. You see everybody be lamenting. Even Abuja where they are is not safe for them. So don't worry. Very soon there will be this bed. What is it called? Also, Abuja Amaru Aka Alibo.
They have become also already now. They've become also already now.
Yeah. So that is what going to happen to them. Look at Soludo, an innocent child. If it is America, even this country where I am, but an innocent child was sued or killed, murdered in cold blood, you think that America will take it lightly with that security force that killed an innocent child, shoot an innocent child that is not up to 4 years. So that innocent child they shoot, that the baby is carrying gun, so that soldier that shooting. No, that innocent baby that soldier killed, is it a threat to that soldier? That is the question. But all your governors and your stupid or amazing people, Ndoshi, all of them keep mute. The only thing they talk about is economy. Only God will kill them with that economy. I only say this and that they are lucky that somebody like me is not even the prime minister of Biafra Republic government in Israel. If it is me, all of them, they would have been gone. But I know our PM know exactly what he's doing. I know you know what he's doing. And Anambra people, if you people like, come out tomorrow. If you like, Soludo will come and deceive you again. You'll come out tomorrow. Don't sit in your house. Sit in your house. Cook ofe, cook salad, cook rice. Eat. Nobody will beat you because you are sitting in your house. Because those people, they are not paying you. They are not doing anything for you. I thank you, my brother. I'm still with you.
Thank you so much, my beloved brother. You have spoken very well. Thank you so much. You just took it to another level, and that very angle you were going, I was almost coming there. Most importantly, when it comes to the issue of our brothers and sisters that are risking their life unnecessarily, it is because of lack of information. You see, that is why we urge people to help and share program. Once you meet any program that is being conducted by any media of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, share it and make it go viral. It is very important. The main reason why we come online on daily basis, all the media of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, it is to make sure that you are informed. It's to make sure that you are carried along. It's to make sure that you don't take unnecessary risk that is going to make you lose your life. For a very long time, we have been singing it like music on our various platforms, that the Biafra Republic Government in Exile is not recruiting anybody into any armed group. The ESN is not recruiting. The Liberation Army is not recruiting. The strike force is not recruiting. There is no recruitment going anywhere in the government in exile. I have been shouting it, I have been saying it, but people don't seem to pay attention. I don't know why you are so desperate that you have decided not to listen to the right source. One of the men who is recruiting people and calling people to do it is the one they call Odinkemma, or whatever they call him. This is the very first time I'm mentioning his name on my program. Our Prime Minister made this very clear on his Twitter handle about the operation of that guy. This was somebody who was among us until he stepped out of the line and he began to act abnormal. And even if you go back and check the videos that he's making, you will see that this guy has nothing to offer. The only thing he does is to antagonize our Prime Minister. The only thing he does is to come and talk against everything that has been done. A very confused person. He is the one that is pushing the agenda of recruitment. And he has succeeded in convincing some people who are desperate. You are desperate to the extent that you cannot be able to read between the lines anymore. We know that the Biafrans have that zeal to defend their land. We know there are so many Biafrans that are genuinely willing to offer themselves to this service. We know that. But We cannot, out of that desperation, making a mistake or going to indulge in something that is not going to be fruitful. Our Prime Minister have announced several times, there is no recruitment going anywhere. We have more than enough volunteers. And some of you who think that maybe you want to join the Liberation Army so that you be on a salary, the Liberation Army are not being paid. They are not being paid. It is a volunteer group. They are volunteer force. People who have dedicated themselves to defend the land. And all they demand from all of us is tools to make sure that they carry out their duties. Those tools they are demanding is why we are calling for fundraising every weekend, in order to make sure that they lack nothing, they lack no tools to defend Biafra land. That is all they demand. They are not being placed on any form of salary. They are not being paid anything. They are just being taken care of where they are to make sure they carry out their operations effectively. These are volunteer force. And our parents have said that whenever there is need for any recruitment, it will be made open, not in a secret. The Prime Minister have said it again and again. Whenever there is need for any recruitment, it will be announced before the whole world. You are going, in fact, if you go to any of our platform, you're going to see it there. If you can't see it in our platform, go to the Prime Minister's Twitter handle, Simon Ekpa Twitter handle. You go there. Whatever you did not find in that platform does not exist anywhere. It doesn't exist. Anything you didn't find there, it is a blackmail and propaganda. It doesn't exist. Why wouldn't you listen to simple instruction? Why have you always allowed yourself? Why have you always allowed yourself to be played into? You always played into the hand of these people. That very guy they are using to recruit you, that have gathered people today, that after gathering them, he hands them over to the Nigerian government today. Have you seen him speaking about this issue now? This very incident that happened, people that he has recruited, people that he himself recruited, he is sponsoring to engage in kidnapping against the warning of our Prime Minister. The people today have been captured. Has he shown any concern? Did you see him speaking about it on his platform? He has gone silent and mute. This is one of the people who has been singing in music. Go to his platform. He will say, every time they're talking, men on the ground, men on the ground, men on the ground are not fed well. Men on the ground are not well. Men on the ground are not treated well. Men on the ground are this, men on the ground are that. This was one of the major things. When you see them talking about men on the ground, you think that they really care about the people. They don't care about the real people who are fighting for you. All they are doing is to create attention for themselves so that they can look for a means of extorting money from people. It is not that they are concerned. The real people who are defending Biafra land are well taken care of. And we have said it time and time again that no recruitment is going on anywhere. Anywhere, no recruitment is going on. Whenever there will be any recruitment, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile is going to announce it. Master Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, will announce it. It will not be done in the secret. Why won't our people listen to simple instruction and run away from risking their life for evil? The enemy we're up against, they are monsters, dangerous monsters. They don't care about human life. They do not care about human life. The people we are dealing with are not the kind of people you'll be dealing with and you'll be gambling with people's life. No. These are very desperate monsters. These are people that are ready to take life at any given point in time. And we must not give them that chance. We must not give them that opportunity to perpetrate those evil. How many times will something happen to you before you learn your lesson? How many times will you be told before you will listen? Just like the warning that is being given by Prime Minister again, that if you are a Biafran serving in any force in the zoo, if you are a Biafran serving in any force in the zoo in Biafran territory, the time has come for you to get away now. Either you are serving in their military, in their air force, in their police, in whatever forces that are using arm, and you are serving in Biafran land. The time for you to disappear is now. If you don't, you will have yourself to blame. The instruction have been given. If you take up your uniform and you want to serve your father's land, reach out to us. Reach out to our Prime Minister. There are so many means to reach out to him. You can reach out to any member of the media. We will direct you on how to go. If you have anything on how to reach out to our Prime Minister. Anytime he comes online to make a discussion, reach out, spill out and say out your mind. And you'll be protected. And you'll be told what to do, and you'll be given a service under Biafra. If you are so much in love with the service of the people, you are so much in love with the force, come back home and serve your fatherland. Come back home and die with dignity. If you refuse to heed to this very advice, it is no longer going to be business as usual. Today is fought. Starting from today, as you're watching me, the music is playing in Biafra land. More especially in Anambra State, to be precise. Everywhere has to be under lock and key, total lockdown. If you come out with uniform, bearing arms in Biafra land, Anambra State, more especially, you're going to face the consequence of your action, and your blood will be in your head. A lot is going on, and more is going to happen. A lot is already happening, and more is going to happen. Some of you who have not been seeing Biafra clearly, if at this moment you are not yet seeing it, I don't know when you're going to see it. I don't know when you're going to wake up. I do not know how to help you. The only thing that we have today as a responsibility in Biafra is to defend our land. We have to defend our land. The war has already begun. You can continue to pretend not to see it. It's up to you. You can continue to deny it. It's up to you. It has been activated. And the war you see in Biafra land today is not that the Biafrans just chose to go engage in the war. No, it was brought upon us, just like they did in 1967. The same thing they did in 1967, they are doing again. Some of you still play ignorance as if you don't know. The only difference we have between now and 1967 is that in 1967, there are things that you can do then and get away with it, and you can't do it these days and get away with it. In 1967, informations are not circulating the way it is circulating today. So in 1967, you can commit genocide without people knowing. You can commit genocide and you cover it up. You can do a lot of things without anybody anywhere knowing what is going on. But you can't do the same in 2023. Because of the fact that things have been exposed and people are watching. That is why they have changed their modus operandi. But I can bet you that every single thing that transpired before the Civil War of 1967 is what is happening today. Exactly what is happening today. And when you saw our eternal leader explained it in one of the videos that I played some time ago, the way the life of Biafrans were smoked out of them, The way life of Biafrans, we are taken away from them in different places with nobody to stand for them, nobody to speak for them. The way they came against the Biafran people for no just cause. They attacked us right, left, and center, including in Lagos State, to be precise. Biafrans were hunted in the street in Lagos State before everybody's eyes. Biafran civilians. It's not because they did anything. People were hunted down. I'm not talking about the North now. The program in the North, that one cannot be fathomed. But they brought it down in Lagos State. It was a huge attack on Biafran people. People lost their life. And those who were gathered and they were locked up. This was in preparation to the Civil War. They were locked up. They were gathered and locked up without any trial, without going to court. Today, in 2023, they can't go that route. Today, the direction they are going today is to go against our economy. Indirect starvation, indirect dehumanization, indirect genocide. That is what is happening today. In the same Lagos State as it happened in 1967. Today, the strategy they are using is to destroy your properties, destroy your businesses, take away every single thing that you have with you. And you, that is the Biafran, you are seeing this playing out before your own very eyes, yet you are pretending not to see it. There is one other important information. Long before now, I have made a program on this several times. In fact, before I made that program, it was somebody that called me and talked about the revelation the person had. That he had a revelation that there will be attack on the finance of the Biafran people. I made this program more than a year ago. That there will be a plan to attack the finance of the Biafran people. A huge attack on the finance of the Biafran people. That a time will come when they are going to make sure they look for a way to take away every farthing you have in your hand. They take away the money that you have with you and make it theirs. Through their bank. They are going to seize your money through the bank. They are going to squeeze your money through in every means possible. And today we are seeing that step coming up gradually. They are coming up with it. And during that time, an advice was given that it is better you put your money in foreign currency, or you can equally buy property in Biafra land to store your money. Keeping your money in Nigerian bank as it stands today is not a good idea. I have spoken about this more than a year ago. I did a full program on it after I got that very revelation from someone who called me and told me to speak about it. I spoke about it on several occasions. But today you are seeing that very step crippling and coming in. They have destroyed your businesses. They took away your markets. They took away your houses and destroyed your houses, took away your land. But the most painful thing is that in the midst of all these calamities, some of us are not still paying attention. Some of us still think because it is not happening to them today, they think it won't happen to them. You are deceiving yourself. Some of you think because it has not affected your own area, oh, you are celebrating and you are even preparing to go and acquire more land. I pity you. I pity you. But I tell you, when this rain will beat you this time, when the rain will beat you, there will be no rescue for you. There will be no rescue for you. We have tried as much as possible to educate people, to make sure that people do not lose their conscience. Make sure that people use their common sense, apply your common sense. Yet, some people have thrown their common sense to the dustbin. Even in the midst of all this attack. I don't know how to explain this. Some of you think that because it is not happening to you today, it won't happen to you. It is going to affect every single one of you that have an establishment outside the Biafra land, as long as you're a Biafra. If you're a Biafra and you have any investment outside Biafra land, the earlier you begin to relocate, the better for you. If you can sell it off, even including selling it off option, sell it off and have your cash. Go back home and establish yourself. If you have a huge amount of money in Nigerian bank, the earlier you begin to think about how to take away that money and put it in an international account or any other project, the earlier you do that, the better for you. Now that you still have time. Now that you still have time. You know, sometimes when certain informations are coming, people will say, oh, it's a guesswork, it's rumor, it's not going to happen, it's not going to happen. There is nothing that is not possible when it comes to the Zoological Republic of Nigeria. Everything is possible. If you are a Biafran and you still believe, oh, it's not possible, it's not going to happen, they're not going to do it, keep on deceiving yourself. You are going to get the shock of your life. Keep on deceiving yourself. It pains my heart that even in the midst of this warning, even in the midst of this obvious attack that you are seeing, in the midst of this obvious intimidation, yet there are people who are still adamant that they will never listen. I want to play a video for you. I want you to watch the video and see what your Biafran brother is doing. In a time where we are shouting and telling people to pay attention and go back home. See what your brother is doing.
The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike on Thursday, said plans are on the way to spend 15 billion naira for the construction of a new residence for the Vice President, Kashim Shettima.
This is not the video I'm looking for. Oh my God. I think I've missed that video. I saw a video, the video I'm talking about, I saw a video, maybe most of you must have seen that video, where somebody, a Biafran, is opening a 5-star mega hotel in Lagos State in the midst of all this calamity. Somebody from Anambra State just opened a mega hotel, 5-star hotel in Lagos State. A hotel of international standard. They said it is the first of it and the biggest in Nigeria. The biggest hotel presently in Nigeria, owned by a Biafra, was just opened in the same Lagos State where they are destroying your property. I just saw the video. I don't know why I missed that video. I wish I could be able to get across to that video and share it so that those who have not seen it will see it. When I saw that video, I shook my head. I said, some people are born for doom. Some people are meant for doom. And there is nothing you can do to redeem them. There's nothing. No matter how you try. No matter how you try. There are some people that are born for doom. It is even better you stop trying. Because no matter how you try, they will never, ever learn their lesson. In a time when you are seeing your brothers crying right, left, and center, in a time when you see the attack on the Biafran people, open attack, in a time when the president of the Zoological Republic, the drug baron, is the one attacking and making sure he takes every single thing away from you, more especially in Lagos State, in the midst of that same time, that is when a Biafran is opening a mega hotel, the biggest, almost the biggest in Africa, in that same Lagos. And you tell me that people are normal. These people are not normal. They are not normal. They are sick. They are sick. And tomorrow, you expect me to be having a pity to that kind of an idiot. You expect me to show pity on this kind of an idiot who will go and who is opening that hotel. Most of you must have seen the video. Let me see if I can be able to lay my hand on that video. It is very important that we play it, because we cannot continue to pretend that all is well. We cannot continue in this manner, exposing people to danger. We cannot continue in this path. Time has come that we must have to touch on every issue. Time has come that we must not allow some things to be happening among us. Let me see if I can get that video. Oh, I'm trying to see if I can be able to get that video. When you see some of these things, you begin to wonder, where did these people keep their conscience? Where is their mind? Where is their mind? How could somebody in this critical point in time, you have Port Harcourt, you have Owerri, you have Aba, you have Enugu, you have Onitsha. Why is it that our people will never ever wake up and face reality and do what they are supposed to do? Let me see if this is the video.
World-class luxury hotel, the Delboro, Lagos, has been officially launched. It's the first ever luxury brand hotel in Africa to beat some of the top hotels.
I want you to, that is the video I'm looking for. I want you to listen to this very video. The biggest, this is the biggest in Africa. I want you to listen. What your brother is doing, even in the midst of, in a war time, in a time of war, when the Nigerian government have raised war against them, look at what your brother is doing. I want you to watch and see what people are doing. What somebody is doing at this particular point in time, and you'll be wondering,
world-class luxury hotel, the Delboro, Lagos, has been officially launched. It's the first ever luxury brand hotel in Africa to beat some of the top hotel brands in the world. It was constructed by Castle, a renowned company with a reputation as the biggest builders of facades in the world. Their prestigious projects include the London Heathrow Airport, Istanbul Airport, and Doha Metro Network in Qatar. The Delboro Lagos is Castle's first and major project in Nigeria and West Africa. Omotayo Araoye was at the grand opening.
Important personalities across Nigeria are here at the grand opening of the Delboro Lagos. Equipped with high technology in the 5 floors and 33 rooms, the Delboro Lagos is the first ever world-class luxury brand in Africa. Former President of Nigeria, Olusegun Obasanjo, and other prominent personalities commend the hard work put into the initiative.
This is good. And God that has given you the ability, the enablement to put this up, will give you the ability and the enablement to put up one that is bigger than this, one that is greater than this.
Please, I want young Nigerians to emulate Stanley Ojosuku. We are here because it's clean and it's doing well, creating jobs for people, not bringing an image problem to this country.
The Lagos story is another story that Delboro is also stamping for us. And what that means is that as soon as we cut this, there will be another young Nigerian somewhere. There will be a young Lagosian somewhere who will need to beat the standard that Delboro has set.
Coming to an occasion like this is a privilege. And I'm happy we will continue to see the success of Stanley and people like him.
Delboro has come to stay, and by the grace of God, one of our major visions is to export hospitality from this part of the world to the outer part. This will drive visitors for a luxury appointment.
When foreigners are coming to Nigeria, they will go on Google and say, which are the best 5-star hotels in Nigeria? Delboro will spring up. Then they will look at the facilities that are top-notch. facilities that are out of this world, facilities that compare with the best hotels in Dubai, in the UK, in the US, in Canada, in China, and at very low prices.
This world-class standard hotel located at plus 1502 Bishop Aboyadeko Close, Victoria Island, Lagos, does not only offer a unique experience with several distinctive features, but we also help boost tourism in Lagos. Omotayo Araoye, Arise News.
You see what your brother is doing. You have seen it. This is what your brother, your own brother, is doing in the midst of war. In a time when they are destroying the property of his brothers and sisters. In a time when they are telling him that you are not wanted. He's investing everything in his heart in that same Lagos state. And look at the bunch of deceivers, all of them who were speaking on that very place. Bunch of deceivers and criminals, people who want to keep you down. And it is because of these idiots that you will tell me not to talk about Biafra. These are the clowns who will never support the coming of Biafra. You see them, everyone around, popping up in that very video. These are the people who want us to remain slaves because of their own personal and selfish interest. I thank Chukwu Okabiyama for our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. They are going to hear from us and they're going to hear clearly. It is no longer business as usual. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter how connected you think you are. It doesn't matter how rich or how poor you are. In this era of Biafra, no man born of a woman can stop the coming of Biafra. Biafra have come to stay. It doesn't matter whether you like it or you don't like it. It is your business. We are not begging you. We have never seen where the freedom of your people is being fought by the rich. Never. The rich are always comfortable with the evil in the land because it benefits them. Because the evil makes them relevant. The rich are always satisfied with the status quo. Even when the state of Israel was being built, they found out that the rich men in the US were even supporting the enemies. Most of the renowned names we have heard about freedom and people who fought for freedom, they were not from the wealthy class. They are not from the wealthy class. And today, I thank Chukwu Okabiyama that Mazen Nande can lay the foundation from the grassroots. And that foundation today has borne a taproot, very hard, a very strong taproot that they can't stop it. All those of them who are parading themselves as rich, deceiving themselves right, left, and center, they are going to face the music. And Biafra land will chase them away very soon. Biafra land is going to chase them away. The delegitimization of the zoo have been intensified. And starting from today being fought, it is going to be worse. Starting from Anambra State. And I hope those who are in Enugu, they are taking note also, because our Prime Minister yesterday warned about Enugu. Our Prime Minister spoke about Enugu people yesterday. If you are in Enugu and you are part of those who is acting as a distraction, if you're in Enugu and you are one of those who is violating the generally accepted day to air our opinion, you're one of those who is trying to put a hindrance to the general accepted civil disobedience, you are going to have yourself to blame. As you want to open a new gate in Enugu, keep on preparing. We are watching. We are watching and watching very, very closely. Wherever you are watching this program, please, I urge you to share. Like this program and share it to all platforms. Information is key. You see what is happening today? Some of our brothers would have not fallen victim if they get the information. That is why we ask you to share videos. Those people who you see they are arresting, they say they arrested members of Biafra Liberation Army, which are never, ever, and will never be. They say they arrested them when they were going for camp. Some of them say that we are paying them. Those are not Liberation Army. I say it again. Biafra Republic of Nigeria is not recruiting anybody. Biafra Liberation Army is not recruiting any. We are not recruiting any force anywhere. No recruitment going on anywhere. Not in the ESN, not in the Biafra Liberation Army, not in the Strike Force, not in the Black Navy. No, none of that is happening anywhere. None of them. The resistance fighters are not recruiting. Stop getting yourself involved in trouble. Share this information. Share this information. Pay attention to the Prime Minister. When there is need for recruitment, he will announce it. The whole world will hear it. It will not be done in the secret. I pray that every one of us should be focused and focus on the real thing. May Chukwu guide and protect every one of us that has participated in this very program. I appreciate you and I thank you so much. By the special grace of Chukwu, we have resumed our morning program and we're going to come back again tomorrow, same time. We will continue our broadcast and make sure that we continue to follow up on all the instructions that have been given. Anambra State will be under lock and key, starting from today being 4th, 5th until 6th. Anambra State will be under lock and key. Also remember, stay 1 kilometer away from every barrack, police barrack, military barrack, Air Force barrack, naval barrack, whatever barracks where arms are being used. Stay away 1 kilometer away, including secretariats. Every secretariat, stay 1 kilometer away. Remember, wherever you see the zoological terrorists packed with their vehicle, stay away, run away for your own safety. If you see them in the filling station, go away, run away. Run away. When they are gone, you can come back and buy your fuel. Don't go and stand in queue or stand with them in any station. If you're in a restaurant and they park their car in the restaurant, walk away from that restaurant and run away for your life. If you see them parked in a shop, they're there, run for your life. Don't be there with them. Do not do anything at the checking point. Let's say you want to hawk or whatever. In checkpoint, no hawking the checkpoint. All these informations are made to keep you safe. The delegitimization of the Zoological Republic in Biafra land has commenced. The order has been given to the Liberation Army, and you never know when they're going to come. They are going to be coming unannounced. That is why you must stay away from these flashpoints. Stay away from these flashpoints. Very, very important. This is why I am here, to give you these informations. Share the video to all platforms. If you have not shared, I beg you in the name of Chukwu Okekabiama, make sure you share to at least one person. Very important. Share to at least one person. I appreciate every one of you that have participated in one way or the other. And I pray that Chukwu Okekabiama will guide us and lead us into our victory very, very soon. Biafra is already here. What we are doing today is to defend the land, delegitimize the zoo, and make sure that every one of them bearing arms is evicted in Biafra land. Play your own role. Try as much as possible to support the liberation of Biafra. It is your responsibility. It is my responsibility. Let us put our hands together and continue to sustain and maintain the success that we have seen until we are finally out of the zoo. I appreciate every one of you, and I say, may Chukwu Okekabiama guide and protect everyone that has participated on this very program. May Chukwu Okekabiama guide and protect everyone, Biafrans in Biafra land, wherever you are, and you participated. I say, may Chukwu Okekabiama guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okekabiama guide and protect the Liberation Army, the Eastern Security Network, guide and protect the Strike Force, guide and protect the Black Navy, our Air Force, guide and protect every group that is genuinely fighting for Biafra. May Chukwu come and guide and protect our de facto government in the homeland. May Chukwu come and guide and protect every member of the Biafra government in exile. May Chukwu come and guide and protect our Prime Minister, Master Simon Ekpa. May Chukwu come and guide and protect every single one of us that is genuinely speaking and fighting for Biafra. May Chukwu come and guide and protect our Prime Minister, secure him, give him more wisdom, knowledge, understanding, inspiration, guide him. He will never dash his foot against a stone. May Chukwu come and guide and protect our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he may be at this particular point in time. May he be protected. We commit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the hand of Chukwu for divine victory. May he be protected. For divine healing, may he be healed. For divine strength, for divine revelation, that very soon, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will join us and we are going to celebrate together. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from, and stay blessed. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. Thank you so much. And stay safe.
Biafrans all over the world, let us continue to support Eastern Security Network and Biafra Liberation Army. Every day they stand in the gap to defend us and only need our support to do the work they do. For the safety, security, and freedom of our communities. Let us do this together. Go to www.ipobinUSA.org/DONATE. Also go to www.biafrepublicgov.org/DONATE, where you can pay your liberation tax. We also accept donations on PayPal and Zelle. Just use the email address biafragov.org@gmail.com. For those in USA, we also accept donations or Cash App at $BIAFRAGOV. Freedom is not free, and together we restore it.